Alright friends, let's get started. So first of all, head over to the Play Store and download this app called as ROM Toolbox Lite. Now ROM Toolbox Lite is a must-have app if you want to tweak and modify your rooted Android device. It's absolutely free, so yeah, go ahead, install it and open it up. Now, it's the first time when you open it up, you have to grant the root permissions. And as you can see, this is a very powerful app. You can, do a lot of things with it. You can control your CPU speed. You can install fonts, change icon, memory boost, root manager, scripter, terminal emulator. This app is the app if you want to customize your Android device by yourself. So yeah, for this video, we'll be changing fonts. So scroll over to the right to the interference tab over here and hit on font installer. As you can see, you can also change the boot animation, but that will be for the next video. So hit on the font installer over here and make sure that you're connected to the internet, and by default you'll have 150 fonts which you can select and install right away. You can also install fonts from your SD card. You can download them from the internet separately, but as for now you get 150 fonts, which is more than enough to keep you busy for a long time. As you can see, the list just goes on. So let's select a font. As you can see, the list just goes on. Let's select this one, the infected font. It's a pretty cool font. If you hit on preview, you can check how the font looks. And as you can see, it says the quick green Android jumps over the Apple. Yeah, that's a pretty face. So yeah, as you can see, this is a very cool font because you can basically get an outline. So yeah, this is a very unique type of font. So let's go ahead and install it up. But before you install this font, make sure that you create a backup of your stock font. So later, if you want to switch over to your stock Android font, you can do that easily from here. So hit on the top right menu bar over here and hit on backup and restore and hit on the backup button over here. Now, as you can see, your stock font is backed up. Now you can go ahead and install the font. Hit on the install button at the top over here and installation is done. That was pretty fast. Once the installation is completed, hit on reboot over here. Your phone will restart and you'll have the new font. Let me quickly go ahead and restart my device. So I just restarted my Android device, and if I go to the messenger over here, as you can see, the font is changed. It looks pretty cool because by default we cannot change the font of Android device. So yeah, it's a new thing, and you can see even in the keyboard the font is changed. So let's type it something. Okay, and you can see the font is changed. It's pretty cool. If I go back, system apps and everything else uses your font, will show a new font over here, and even at the top the font is changed. Some things will not be changed, like as you can see on top, the clock over here is not changed, it's the same. So yeah, most of the things, about 80 to 90% of the fonts on the Android device will be changed. If you want to change over to the stock font, which is the Roboto font, or if you want to switch to another font, it's the same thing. Just head over to the ROM Toolbox Lite and scroll over to font installer over here, and from here you can easily switch to something else. Or if you want to just switch over to your stock font, just hit the tab at the top over here, backup and restore, and hit on restore. And what it does is that it will restore the font which you backed up. So make sure you create a backup before you restore. So yeah, the restore is completed. Once you hit on yes, your device will basically reboot again and will be back to your stock font. So yeah, friend, that's about it. That's how easy it is, and that's probably one of the 100 things which you can do on an Android device, on a rooted Android device. One of the 100 tweaks you can try out.